Nature meant us to be systemic, that we interact with people, we are part of a tribe, and the tribe become larger communities. And therefore, the whole concept of systemic is inbuilt in a very, very natural self. And I would put it this way. In an intervention like coaching, when you are working with an individual, you can create awareness in those people. And if you work in with a group of people or a team of people, much more just than the awareness of those individuals, you can also create a much more powerful collective consciousness. It's not just merely awareness. It goes one step further into something which takes it into a much more transformational space. A lot that the collective can achieve with the individual may not be. Okay. So therefore, coming back to what I started with first, the audience that we are looking at is not merely just people who are coaches. It can be anyone who willy-nilly is working with groups of people or teams of people. They can be societal leaders, they can be corporate leaders, they could be family leaders, they could be anything. And of course, if you're a coach, then the whole thing is specifically targeted towards what the competencies of a coaching are. But even as ICF is now today formulating its own team coaching competencies, many of these competencies are very similar to what the individual competencies are, except in the scope and the way that they are processed. And the same thing applies to a larger systemic one, where it expands not only from the individual to the team, but from the team to a larger organization. The larger organization could be a company, it could be a family, and so on. So I'm looking at a way that we would be able to convert this individual approach, whether it is coaching or mentoring and so on, from a limited engagement, which can become systemic, as well as it can also, as a result of that, because of the awareness to consciousness approach, it can also become, in my opinion, spiritual.